Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Train Sim World. My name is YoAdrian, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Peninsula corridor again. Today we're actually doing a scenario called Rocky Road. We're going to be using the GP38-2 locomotive. Basically what we'll be doing is we're going to be maintaining local industry by delivering the latest shipment of aggregates to a nearby construction supplier. It's a 20-minute scenario. It shows that it's very easy. So we'll go ahead and do that. I decided to go ahead and do this one next, just because we did the Caltrain one last. And I don't want to have the same thing over and over again and have these two be like the last two that we do basically. So we're going to add some variety into it, and that's kind of how we were going to go ahead and do it. But let's go ahead and hop in the scenario and see what we got to do. Alright, so Rocky Road, here we go. Welcome to the South San Francisco Yard. The latest shipment of aggregates has arrived for local industry. Prepare the train and head down to the unload as soon as possible. Sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and hop in the locomotive here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I'm going to open that door. Get up the steps. Shut the door. Hop in the engineer seat. Turn everything on. Set the reverser to reverse. Set the freight to cut in. To cut in the passenger and release the brake. There we go. There we go. Apply the throttle to get moving. Turn on the lights. Check those out. Probably going to couple onto those cars behind us here. That's going to be my best guess, is that's what we're going to be coupling onto. Okay, so let's go ahead and couple onto those. I'm pretty sure these are the cars we're supposed to have. Maybe not. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to be going forward, I guess. This is interesting because I'm pretty sure it was the two cars that are behind us. That's the cars coupled up. Wow. Wow. It didn't say that those were the cars, but those were the cars. Wow, that's bullshit. So are they good? We coupled on? Looks like it. Let me go lock them up just in case. See if they're locked up. Turn that bell off, actually. We did have a Caltrain commuter just blow right past us, too. Let's go ahead and see if they are locked up. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, but let's just go ahead and take a look just in case. Locked. Cool, they're locked. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. We coupled onto them, and then it didn't say anything. It just said to put the throttle to keep on moving. Then I uncoupled from them and then started moving forward. And then it's just like, nope, that's all you had to do. So it's like, okay. So let's go ahead and run her up forward. You're released. So we got 557 and 539 hauling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dovetail game cars. I love the EOT device, how it flashes too. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, dovetail game cars, which is kind of nice because it's actually a different railroad than what you normally get. So that's pretty cool. How they actually integrated their own vehicles into here. That's pretty awesome. EOTD emergency. There's no reset, which kind of sucks, but oh well. We got the horn. Rear headlight we don't need. Alerter we don't need. No. Gauge lights I don't probably need that. Step lights I don't need. Anything back here that I can... Numberboard lights? Yeah, why not? Nah, I don't need any of those. I could do volume up and volume down, bank communication and PTT, but that's about it. Throw it in idle since we're about 10 miles an hour. Look at all these lovely passengers waiting on the train that ran right past them. WT 393,000 pounds, 393,000 pounds weight, fully equipped FRA 223 glazing. Nice. We're in UP locomotive number 557. There should be a fuse box. Yeah, here it is. Cool part is I could actually like reset all these fuses, which is kind of nice. And we're diverging to main 1, it looks like. So no biggie there. No biggie there whatsoever. But yeah, guys, like I said, I've been enjoying the Peninsula Corridor route on Train Sim World actually a lot better than I did on Train Sim 2019. It's actually, I like how it's more interactive and stuff. See, this is the kind of stuff that I wish Train Simulator 2019, back when it came out, like from 2009, was, where it was like this interactive where you can actually like get out of the cab, or like basically get up and then go walk around and stuff like that, whereas in Train Sim you can't, but here you can. That's kind of the stuff that I wish they had in 2019. But don't get me wrong, I'm still going to end up playing it. It's just I wish that it was more like this. And the only reason I didn't play this game as much back then, whenever like I had it on the channel, but you saw more Train Simulator you saw more Train Simulator videos than you saw Train Sim World. That's because they didn't really have much for Train Sim World at that time. I mean, I already knew it was a better game, but they didn't have much, and then like the cameraing on it was like pure hell. And I've had a lot of comments on it saying, dude, you need to stop moving your camera, you need to stop moving your camera, and it's like, well, I can't really help it, that's just how the game is. So I just ended up not playing it for a while, and only played it like on certain occasions and stuff like that. So that's why you didn't see more of it on the channel back then than you are now, because they actually ended up fixing it, so it's actually a lot better now with like the movements and stuff, or not a lot better, but you know, more stable movements and stuff like that. So that is that. We can actually turn the cab light off. I don't really need that, to be honest. So we got to stop at about 900, almost 900 yards. And then they said we're going to take this to the unload. So that's probably where we're going next, is to the unload spot. And then I know with Train Sim World, I'm actually going to be doing the other scenarios or the other routes as well coming up. Some of the ones that I've already done, like the Amtrak ones, I'm not going to repeat. But I will end up doing more like CSX, heavy haul, stuff like that, or the pretty much all the North American routes, basically. But like the scenarios I've already done, I won't do again. So just add more variety to the channel, because I know that we've been throwing in more videos and like different games and stuff, and it's just like, well, yeah, you get new games, but then you also have to don't forget about like the old games that you've played on the channel for a while and stuff like that, and it's just like you kind of try to mix them together, and it's just like hard. So, but yeah, that's just gonna be how that's gonna go. I really do wish that you can like set a length distance, so I know exactly how much distance I need. I mean, I know it's only like 6 cars today, but like on a longer train, I wish you could actually set like, hey, your train's this long, your train's gonna be this long, it's gonna take this long to pass, or you're past your destination point right now, or whatever. So the one thing I never understood about Union Pacific is that they have their number boards right there, right underneath that second headlight, right here are your number boards, but they decided to paint on their numbers right underneath it. That's the one thing I never understood about this. And I know a couple other railroads do the same thing. I know CN does it. I believe BNSF does it too. I never really understood it. I mean, unless number boards are expensive. But yeah, like up here you got your number boards, Those are also what's supposed to be back there, but they decided to just go ahead and paint on their numbers, which, yeah, like, I never understood it. To me, that's like a weird thing, because you have number boards right there. Why don't you go ahead and use them? Is there any way to turn the AC on? I don't know. Okay, so we got to stop here. We can still proceed on. Ownership subject to a security agreement filed with the Surface Transportation Board. That's UP. And then I believe these right here are class lights that were just covered up whenever Union Pacific got them. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. So they want us to go right here, basically, and I'm hoping this ain't the whole scenario, because that means we just did what basically we just coupled onto some cars and moved them. I hope that's not the whole scenario, because it says we have to unload them, and I kind of do want to unload them. But we'll see. We shall see. Sander, lead sand, horn, bell, rear headlights. Don't do much. Okay, let's start slowing this thing down a little bit. Probably the worst time to slow it down just a little bit. 20, 13, 12, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There we go. Uncoupled the first 3 hoppers. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to go out and do this. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this. Doing this properly. So they want to uncouple the first 3, which I was right. So they want to uncouple the last 3, not the first. Uncouple it from the first 3. Wait for a moment. Go to construction yard. Okay, so I guess we can only do 3 at a time, is what it's telling me. We could actually just go in through this way. I'm just gonna run in through the back. So we're going to go to the construction yard. I don't know why they wanted only 3 uncoupled unless those are supposed to be waiting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're about 50 yards away from our destination though, so start slowing down here in a second. Oh, so that's where they want us to unload at. So we'll start slowing down. Oh, I see why, because you can only do 3 hoppers probably. I see why. Okay, so I see what they want us to do. They want us to do the unload right now. Makes sense. That makes sense. So we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll probably have to back up the cars into one of the adjacent I don't know if we can back up the cars though. That's the only thing. Yeah, we'll probably back up the cars into that switch point right there, and then get the other 3, do the other 3, and then I think we'll probably have to go back to like the yard shelter or something like that. Call it a night. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, so it goes on the fly, which is nice. That's good. So it just does it on the fly. As you can see there, boom, going down, going down, going downer, downer, downer. Breaker, breaker, 1-9er. Boom. Yeah, so they want us to change the tracks there and go that way. So that's what we will do. Let me just make sure they want us to switch. Because it might be automatic, it might be a manual switch. I'm assuming it's going to be a manual switch, but we'll see. Yep. The manual. There we go. So that would actually explain it as to why we had to uncouple, because yeah, it was. Because see, look how far we have almost gotten. We would have derailed if we went a little bit more farther. So yeah, it is a 3-car job. So that'd be kind of a pain in the ass if you have like a full train. And you got to do the full train. You just got to do it 3 cars at a time. That'd be a real pain in the ass. And have our conductor on the back there on watching the shove. Got a stop indication here at 1.9 miles. We ain't going to deal with that because we don't got any signals to deal with right now. Yeah, here we go, about 250 yards to go to stop. Then we're going to have to unhook from these and then pull in to get those and then unload those and then probably have to go back to like the yard shelter or something like that. I don't know. Or they'll just have us end the scenario here. It's hard telling though. It's very hard telling. So I guess they want us, yeah, they want us lined up with those. No, maybe not. A little bit farther away, but they want us pretty much lined up with those. Or we're just going to have to take the empty cars back with us. I don't know, though. So now they want us to uncouple the 3. Which makes sense. You know what we got next to us? Where's the... Oh, fuck, it's on the other side. There we go, climb back up the steps. A couple of the hoppers. Oh, this is the wrong engine. This is definitely the wrong engine. So now we go couple onto the hoppers on the adjacent track, which I was right about. I had a feeling that's what we were going to go ahead and do. Alright, forward, release, notch 2. Let's hope they're not going with us. No, they are not. Perfect. I didn't realize these were buttons. I thought these were just lights. That's awesome. That's interesting. I actually saw a picture one time of a demonstrator unit for Union Pacific, like a test paint scheme type deal. And it was basically a little bit of a lighter yellow than this. But the entire gray was gone and that red stripe was all the way at the top of the roof. And I figured that that's not something I would like to have seen every day because it just looks weird. Like, especially seeing Union Pacific with the yellow, the red, and the gray. Seeing it with like an all yellow and then just a red stripe going up top seems kind of weird to me. There's the independent brake. You're in 1, you're in neutral. Go ahead and set switch. Feel like we're doing all of this by ourselves. On the left, there we go. Do we have a reading on the fuel tank at least? No. What about ours? Do we have a reading on ours? No. We can actually fuel it up. climb up the steps. Come around, open the door. Just going to leave the doors open for now on just because I'm not going to sit there and waste time. There we go. Do that. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and couple onto those bad boys. And then we're going to unload those and probably take them back or something, I don't know. Unless they're going to load them up here too. Unless they want us to leave them and load them up, I don't know. I do not know though, I really don't know. But yeah guys, in my Train Simulator 2019 videos, in the next upcoming months or so, or like the next upcoming videos, you guys will see a bunch of different locomotives in the game. Not like regular, regular class 1 railroads. You guys will be noticing a lot of fallen flags and stuff like that as well. Let's see what we got going on. We got a couple of the hoppers, but I don't seem like they want a couple. Let's see what's going on. Unlocked. There we go. That'd be wise. Now we should be able to run the shunt or run the locomotives back in there and get a good hook on them. Hopefully. Hopefully. Coupled on, perfect. Go to the yard. That's all good. There's the horn, in case you guys wanted to hear it. A little bit of a different sounding horn, but it actually doesn't sound too bad. There we go, at the 539. Gonna be a notch 2. Supposedly these two cars are heavier than the other two because we're having little struggles getting up to speed. I love that sound of the steel. Okay, let's start slowing down a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Slow down to about 3. Slow down a little bit more to about like 1. There we go. I love that like slack it's got going on, that slack sound. That sounds amazing. I love how it just empties into nothing. Like there's really nothing there, but it empties. That's kind of cool. Speed it up just a little bit. I just love that slack sound it's got going on. Guys, I know we've been going at this for about a little bit more than 10 minutes now, so I already know there's going to be more than a 10-minute scenario. We've been going at this for a little bit more than 10 minutes. Or 20 minutes, I mean, not 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But that's kind of cool how they did the graffiti, and then they kind of painted it over with all the numbers and stuff. That's kind of cool, because that's actually what happens in real life. And it's kind of cool seeing that in an actual game, instead of like, you know, they come out with like brand new equipment, like stuff that's not been tagged, or it's like brand new. That's kind of cool how Dovetail actually came out with equipment that was, or like rolling stock that was tagged, and they covered over the tags with like all the numbers and like all the words, that lettering and stuff that you needed to know. Which to me, in my opinion, that is really, really cool, because normally you don't see tag stuff coming in as brand new. So that's actually really, really cool. And then we'll go ahead and unload that last one. Let's go ahead and stop the train. couple of the last 3 hoppers. Of fucking course they want us to do that. Of fucking course. I knew that was gonna happen. We're gonna have to couple onto those 3 and then shunt them basically. So these 3 were the back 3. Now they're the front 3. Those 3 were the back 3. Now we have to go right back into our locomotive. And we'll have to couple on those 3 and then we'll see what the hell we have to do. Yeah, brother. Brother. Just another day on the railroad. Just another day on the railroad. Yeah, see, now they're wanting to speed up because they're empty, so they're lighter. You could see them, the cars over there, but you can barely see them, which is bad because that means I don't know if we'll be able to see them when we couple onto them. And I'm going to have to go stop and make sure that the coupler is unlocked so that we can do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop right before it, see if the coupler's unlocked, so we can actually couple onto them. Coming up on them, getting closer. I'm going to start slowing down because I don't want to be hitting these at 8 miles an hour. There we go. Looks like it's unlocked. It looks like it is, but you can never tell for sure. Okay, yeah, they were unlocked. Perfect. Uncouple the 6. Really? This is how you gonna treat me? You're gonna make me go all the way back outside to couple them up just to uncouple them? Really? Of course, on the other fucking side. Stop at location construction yard. Luckily, we don't have to go all the way back to the yard. We just have to pull up forward, it looks like, with our 2 locomotives. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Make sure, yep, they're not coming with us, which is good. And that's where they want us to stop. I'm hoping that's the end of the scenario, because, I mean, I don't see what else we would need to do. We shall see. We shall see, though. So we're at 10. We're going to stop in just a tiny bit. Oh, because I'm wondering if we have to switch off that track, get on this track, and then head back. That's probably what we're doing, to be honest. That is definitely what we're doing. We cleared that switch point, so we're good. South to San Francisco East Yard, of course. So we are going to have to go all the way back to the yard. I had a feeling we were. I don't need an EOT device on our locomotive. That's not something that's normal. You put the EOT device, unless it's just there to hang it just so we don't lose it or something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick in this locomotive but then we're gonna go and use that one whenever we need to change the throttle or something. So we're gonna go through there, run around our consist, probably couple onto it going back that way, and then take it all back to the yard. That's gonna be my best guess. Yeah, either one out of two. We're either gonna have to go straight into it. We're gonna run around. Good work with the hoppers. Collect them all back up and haul the cars back. Yep. How did I know we're gonna run around it and then collect them? How did I know? That's bullshit. That is complete bullshit. I really don't know what to say right now. It turns out the two that were in front are still practically in front. It's just a different way. And then we're gonna come into this locomotive here. And we're gonna wait till we clear that switch point, which is like right now. Couple onto them. There we go. Track is set. They're probably going to want us to shut down this locomotive afterwards, and then we're going to have to couple onto that one. Yeah, I don't know. I already know we're probably way past that 20-minute mark, though. Yeah, we're probably at about like 30 right now, to be honest. I don't think they really take into consideration the time that it takes to actually go down and uncouple and couple all this stuff and everything like that. I don't really think they take that into consideration. Come on, come on, come on. Good hook. Alright, so we're going to head back to San Francisco West Yard. If you guys are enjoying the video, if you guys watching this video this far, please make sure you guys comment the timestamp going live in the video right now. Basically what you do in the comment section, you put the minute and the second the timestamp reaches the video. You just put that right in the comments below. And so I know that you guys are watching this video on through. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you hit that like button as well. And drop a comment other than the timestamp down below as well. I know you guys are watching and enjoying. Yeah, we're going to do here, we're going to idle that throttle. Driving over speed limit plus 15. So you don't lose points, you just keep gaining points, which is nice. We're just going to have to keep going back and forth between the views to get to our locomotive. This would be where the conductor would sit on moves like this, is in the secondary engine, so that he could look out for the shove and make sure ain't nothing there, because the engineer really can't see much going backwards like this. So we're about 1.1 mile. So I'm assuming we're going back to that same track that we were on at first. I'm assuming. I don't really know, though. I don't know. I'm just going to flat out assume since we're about a mile out. I mean, I honestly, like I said, I like the Peninsula corridor and Train Sim World a lot better. But then again, in Train Simulator 2019, it came out first, and then I feel like that's what they did was just rip it from that game and put it into this game and just added all the new features and stuff like that. Like, the route is basically the exact same, same thing, which, I mean, I hope it is. But I feel like with the route, they just kind of ripped it, and then they just redid all the new locomotives and stuff like that, added the base models, and then just did all their stuff for Train Sim World, like the more interaction type stuff. So that's kind of what I feel like they did. Looks like we're gonna be on that track, possibly. I can't really tell. It's hard telling. I mean, we do got all 6 hoppers coming at us, so that's a good sign. We're running this train from that secondary locomotive back there instead of this first one, just because everything in here is off and I won't be able to control it. Unfortunately, you would think you could, but you really can't. Without this locomotive being on. As you can see here, the brake is on handle off, but we're still technically moving this train. The brake should be honestly on release. I believe it should be on release. I don't know. Are we on the wrong track though? Because it looks like we're on the wrong track, and I'm going to do dimmed headlights for right now. Are we on the wrong track? It's hard telling. Ah, of course, it won't tell us. Yeah, I think we're actually on the wrong track. Maybe not. And hit that bridge. Yep, and it's going to let us go past that bridge, which I think is stupid. It should just go right through it. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. I'm going to stop at this switch point here, and I'm going to see which way we actually really need to go. Because I'm pretty sure we diverged up here. So we should be good there. But I don't know exactly what track they want us on, though. It just says stop at San Francisco West Yard. So I'm assuming that these tracks are set correctly. Look at that sunlight gleaming off of the car there. That's awesome. Or is that my headlight? That's my headlight. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know where they actually want us, though. That's the only, like, disadvantage of this. And it definitely cannot be this far out. Oh. Okay, so they want us all the way out there. So we already knew we fucked up. They want us all the way out there, which I think is dumb. So we're going to have to diverge back over there. To keep diverging until we hit that second to last track, I believe. Which to me, I believe is kind of dumb. But there is a restricting going on for a train. I don't know if that's for us or if that's for somebody else. Because I'm not trying to cross the main line while there's another train coming. Nobody tells me that there's a train coming. I wish it would tell you like exactly what track you're running on so you know. So I don't have to sit there and like figure it out on my own. It says stop at the West Yard. Okay, well the West Yard is right there. Where do you want me to stop at? And then of course I'm going to have to go and reset all these switches back. So we go there. Set this one. These I'm not too worried about. No, I want it. There we go. This one's already lined up for us. Perfect. So you talk about a 20-minute scenario, it turns into a longer scenario. So now you want to talk about 20 minutes. We're going to be talking like an hour, pretty much. Alright, so I'm hoping we're aligned right now. I'm truly hoping. We'll stop here at the next set of switches after that one, and then we'll see if we're aligned. Just because I'm not trying to be blocking two tracks at once. So. You probably can't even fit a Jeep on that track. Oh, maybe you can. Barely. UP 539 approach San Francisco, yard 2 out. I guess that's what we'll call this, yard 2. So we'll be on a restricting signal. No, is that us? Yeah, we're on a restricting. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to check these switches out. Just to make sure, so we're not screwing ourselves over. Well, it looks like they're aligned. Yeah, they're aligned. UP 539 restricting 91 track 1 mile 9.1 track 1 over. Let's go ahead and see if they're aligned. If not, we'll quickly align ourselves. Looks like these are actually aligned perfectly, but we have to run through the main line to do this, which I don't want to really do. But that's for the next. That's not for us. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I did kind of find that kind of bullshit a little bit. That it won't tell you exactly what track you're supposed to be on. It just kind of gives you like a guess. You have to try to figure it out on your own, basically. I find that to be rather bullshit. Oh yeah, we're currently on the right track right now, so keep watching the shove. Keep watching the shove. Actually, let's shut that window. I don't know why I even opened it. Yeah, we're currently sitting at about 5,359 points. Once we get up to here, they probably want us to uncouple our cars and then go somewhere else, is what I'm assuming. 5,389 now. Go ahead and stop here just in a little bit. I'm hoping this is the end. I'm hoping we don't have to go anywhere else, just because this is already about 45 minutes out of a 20-minute scenario. Let's go ahead and turn the brakes on. Oh, so close. so close. There we go. Set the reverser to neutral. Set the automatic brake to full service. Thanks for delivering the aggregate. Good work today. Alright guys, that is going to go ahead and do it for this one. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. Like I said before, smash that like button if you did. Drop a comment, letting me know what you think, as well as what that timestamp, and hit that subscribe button. You guys are amazing. We actually traveled 3.6 miles. We walked 0.9, 45-minute scenario. We are leveling up YoAdrian, which is nice. We're level 5 now. We're level 3 in the Peninsula corridor, and we are level 2 in the GP38. But yeah, guys, you guys are amazing. And that is all I pretty much have to say for this one. Yeah, hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.